Yo guys, today I feel like talking about Red Dead Redemption 2, shark cards, and how I think that Red Dead Redemption Online will look like. Of course, this is all speculation, none of us know nothing, Jon Snow. Either way, if you want to share your thoughts, be sure to point them out in the comment section down below. I read each and every one of them, and if there's something interesting that I might not have thought about, I'll drop it a super like. Again, the majority is speculation, but it's fun to speculate about things we love, right? So Red Dead Redemption 2 is set to release spring next year, which is relatively close. It is safe to assume that we will have the same sort of infrastructure as GTA Online. So the open world format with job markets, etc. is, my opinion, 100% gonna happen. It's a fun thing that makes the world look way more alive, although essentially not a lot of people use like the job markets at this stage of GTA Online. Besides that, the framework for GTA Online was definitely derived from Red Dead Redemption. Remember the job markers in there? The posts standing around? GTA Online was built on that same idea, so without a doubt we'll see that again in Red Dead Redemption 2. So jobs or missions will of course make a return. Classics like deathmatch, capture, horse races, horse cart rages will of course be a thing. Also, with the huge success of the job creator, that will definitely return as well in my opinion. Rockstar creates massive open worlds, so why not open that world to the community to create their own races, deathmatches and jobs and fun stuff, whatever. Without a doubt we'll see that again, since that keeps people interested in the game. It adds a lot of replayability to Red Dead Online. So hand in hand comes Snapmatics, or whatever they will be called. One of the key marketing things is of course Snapmatics. It's a perfect way to let the community showcase how well of a job Rockstar did with the game. It's the perfect marketing tool, so we'll see that coming back as well. How it's gonna work, I'm not really sure. Of course, they didn't have cell phones back in the day, so that really wouldn't make sense. The only thing that really makes sense to me is a Rockstar Editor. The Rockstar Editor is another fantastic way for Rockstar to promote their game. Give a small tool to the community and let the marketing magic begin. Before the release of GTA 5 PC, the Rockstar Editor was a huge thing. Even so, I heard from a friend who works for a Dutch magazine publisher that when they went to Rockstar London, they actually showcased one of 8-Bit Bass's videos to show what the community did before there was a Rockstar Editor. Sort of less a teaser to say, yo, hey, this is what people did before Rockstar Editor, imagine what the community will do with it. For that reason alone, I'm pretty sure that the Rockstar Editor will make another return to Red Dead Redemption 2. So PC, will Red Dead Redemption 2 come to the PC? Of course it will. Back when Red Dead 1 came out, it came to the old-gen consoles. Back then, the technological gap between old-gen consoles and PCs was way too big. PCs were handling by far more superior graphics, so for Rockstar to make a port from a game built for old-gen hardware, it really didn't make sense to port it over to PC. They'd have to design the game from the ground up to make it run smooth and make it look up to standards with what came out on that time on PC. So that is not really an issue anymore. Besides that, do you actually believe that Rockstar and Take-Two doesn't want to make money off the PC gaming community? Of course they will. So why haven't they announced it? Simply to sell more consoles. The same reason why No Man's Sky wasn't announced for PC right away. A lot of people pre-ordered PlayStation 4s just to play the game. Of course, Sony paid a good sum to keep the announcements on the low, and the same probably goes for Rockstar with Microsoft and Sony. The character progression will of course be a recurring thing as well. Why? Because it's simply put the best way to keep people playing, and of course to keep people spending. Unlocking new guns to spend money on, new horses, new cards. So yes, with the character progression and in-game currency comes shark cards. Of course, Red Dead 2 will have microtransactions, cause once you enter that territory there is no coming back. Imagine this chart right here, which is the stock price for Rockstar. If Rockstar would say, enough of the shark cards, back to the OG ways of making video games, that is simply not gonna happen because it will turn the chart in something like this. Not good. So what can we expect that would cost money? First of all, the obvious things like clothes, weapons, customization, safe houses. Now as for horse cars, it would be really cool to get custom weapons on them as well to cause absolute mayhem when you cruise around in the deserts with your posse. Armor plating will probably be a thing as well, like interior customization. The next thing I think of is probably a very realistic thing, which is posse hideouts. Why not invest money into creating a complete hideout somewhere on the map? A hideout that can generate money through saloons, whorehouses, gold mining operations, smuggling businesses. That would basically be the bunker that we got in GTA Online with the gun running DLC. And on top of that, instead of it sitting there and there is a slight possibility that it can get raided, you actually can get raided by live people. If they succeed, they will get a significant sum. If they don't, they will have to pay up and the defenders will receive money. This event is something that the defending party could trigger, so they don't have to defend their base constantly. It would be so freaking cool to hire mercenaries protecting your base, so basically NPCs, and also have crew members walking around in it. It would be a perfect way to keep a posse busy, running errands to keep the operation going. Now of course there will be horse customization as well, golden rims on the hoofs, hell yeah, golden armor, golden saddles, you'll be damn pimpin'. All foolishness aside, horse armor is the main thing that will be interesting. Even in medieval times, horse armor was a thing, so it could potentially make for a very interesting improvement. Another thing that I might see happening is the ability to buy a train. So it will basically be the MOC. You'll be cruising around the map with your posse, your customizable train, and cause absolute destruction all over the desert with cannons, Gatling guns. This sort of device could also start an event where people need to board the train and steal items on board, or even just stop the train altogether by shooting certain parts of the train. Now these are all things that could happen that would allow for interesting microtransaction and gameplay possibilities. But like I said, these are all thoughts of mine that could very well happen, or maybe they don't happen at all. Let me know what you think. If you want more of this, let me know as well. I love chatting and speculating about what we may get in the future. Yo, thank you for watching. Peace out.